A prison can lock up your body, but it can't lock up your mind. Matter of fact, prison story. I remember 2013, 14 or something, I had just got the delay no reception. And my celly was this old dude, 65 years old, that just was sentenced to 29 years. Used to call himself the last wonder. Crazy dude. I told y'all about him. So we used to always talk about what we gonna do when we go home. Mind you, he was 65 and was just sentenced to 29 years. But that's the thing about being in prison. No matter how long somebody got, they gonna always talk about what they gonna do when they get out. So OG used to say when he get out, he go get him a big ass mansion, super big mansion, and he go get a bunch of little mansions attached to it. He drew it out for me one time. It looked like a graph, like one house right here, and then like like it was hallways going to like the other houses and shit. Mind you, this man was a crackhead. This man was a drug addict. And he just did 18 years in the pen, was out for 6 months and came back and was sentenced to 29 years. So he used to always tell me about the houses and shit and all the type of shit he gonna have in the backyards and all the cars he gonna buy, motherfuckers and all that. So one day I asked him, I say, OG, bro, how do you plan on getting all this money? Like, how do you plan on doing that? Now, mind you, like I said, OG used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. And right now he was 65 years old and he was still very, very muscular. And he always used to say he was the strongest senior citizen in the world. Like, it ain't even no contest. So I asked him, like, OG, how you gonna get this money? He like, youngster, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to every state in California, go to the biggest city and put on a competition among senior citizens. It's gonna be a push-up competition, a weightlifting competition, a pull-up competition, and an endurance competition. Every competition gonna be worth $250,000. So if you win every competition, that's $1 million. I'm gonna go to all 50 states. So when I'm done, I'm gonna have $50 million. I'm like, damn, OG, you that confident? Ain't nobody gonna beat you in nothing, no matter where you go. He'll say some way out shit, like he'll look at me and say, they don't call me last wonder for no reason. Like, bro, don't nobody call you that but you. So I asked him, like, OG, that sound cool, but who gonna give y'all this $250,000? Like, who gonna be funding this shit? Who got $1 million for y'all? I guess I asked the wrong question because bro got upset. He like, what you mean who gonna pay for that? You know how many people that's gonna want to sponsor that? All the sports, Nike, Fila, Under Armour. You everybody gonna want to be a part of that. Then he got personal. He like, that's what's wrong with this generation. All y'all want to do is pull somebody down just because you ain't got no bright ideas, just because you ain't got no ideas for your future. Don't shit on mine. I'm like, OG, I ain't even mean it like that, man. I was just curious. Man, these old dudes be wild.